So Shaun, not going to lie, I had a different set of questions right up until the added time. Can you sum that game up for us after the 3-2 defeat?
Shell shocked. It's just us. That is us at the moment. We're 2-0 up. Could be 3. Should be 3-0 up. The game plan works. Okay, we have no choice to take players off the pitch. The referees actually admitted that he got it wrong, the first one. But he said, oh well, it's one of those. But it's not. Oh well, was one of those. Dan Woodin gets cleaned out on the halfway line, passing the ball to Harry Jewett-White. It's a half a pass because he gets cleaned out. They nick it. He doesn't come back for the foul, and they go up the other end and score. And that goal changes the game format massively. Gives them a lift, and then obviously they eventually get an equaliser. But again, I will wait till I see it on the VO. But for me, it's a fact. Ryan Woodford's clearly going to try and head the ball, and the lad cleans him out to drop the other lad who scores to make it 2-2. And then we got a free kick at their end, and we cross it in. They take a goal kick, straight ball. It's criminal. That is criminal. Criminal defending. You can't. If you defend like that, you're not going to win football matches. And we can't keep. We don't get that opportunity. We had opportunities to score more goals, and we don't punish it. We could have been 4 or 5-0 up, and maybe not deservedly so, but we controlled the game. But it's hard. You take down Woodin, has to come off. Izzy Cabba was outstanding. He has to come off. You run out of steam. Baggy, outstanding today, has to come off. And it's and then we're bringing kids on to try and do a man's job against the team. And it's just it's criminal though. We've got to do better than that. It's the third goal, particularly obviously their winning goal, is just a joke. If you're going to defend like that, you ain't going to win anything. And it's simple as that. And I feel because the lads did very well for 85, 90 minutes today. And that's where we are at the moment. It's frustrating, really frustrating. But there's not a lot we can do, but improve on defending because we worked hard all week. We worked hard on a game plan, and the last 5 minutes shot ourselves in the foot.
You mentioned some of the lads' individual performances there. What positives can we take, sort of result aside, what positives can you take away from the game plan and from the game how it went?
I thought Briggsy and Ryan Woodford were excellent against 2 difficult forwards. I thought Rory Williams was steady at left back. I thought Braggy was outstanding on the wide, and Bradley Tarbuck and Harry Jewett-White, who played centre midfield. Bradley's not a centre midfield player. He was decent in there. Izzy Cabba, probably for me, in there, holding role, did great, broke things up, got on the ball. Billy Basari was lively, and Dan Woodin does what he does up front. But then unfortunately, Dan's been carrying a groin strain for a while, hasn't trained all week. We have to make changes, and we're just rolling on kids who've got no men's experience whatsoever, and eventually you get undone. But as I say, that doesn't account for the third goal, because the third goal was criminal.
And you touched on it there. I just wanted to mention it. Isiaka Kaba, his first start in the league. How do you assess his performance? And is he able to potentially get into the first 11?
I thought he was outstanding. He did exactly what we wanted in there, and he's got pace. He can tackle. He's mobile. He can play. He did really, really well. It's a shame he got injured and had to come off.
And do we know the extent of his knock on now or not?
Clashed knees with one of their lads. So I don't know. It's one of those. It's just another headache. Obviously, that's. Danny Hollins is back available next week, but we've still got Harvey Rowe out for another 2 games. We're so light. I mean, I've got 2 16-year-olds on the bench today because that's all we had left, and so we're light, really light.